Welcome in, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to South Suburban Ice Arena. Tonight we have a good. What? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at South Suburban Ice Arena between pretty good game here. Chassa hockey between the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles and the #1 in the country, not country,
conference.
Colorado, yeah,
Conference is what you're looking for.
Monarch Coyotes.
All right. Last time these two teams met, the Mount Vista Golden Eagles did not fare up so well as they lost the game on December 2nd, 6-0. Tonight they are hoping for a better matchup and better results from their offense and hopefully defense as well.
And as we know, Mountain Vista coming in with a 3-7-1 record, and Monarch with that
perfect 9-0 record.
Yeah.
All right, as we have face-off here.
Yeah, so we start off with Ben Reinholtz in the pipes between for Mountain Vista and Reese Kelly, the big yellow pads for Monarch. Push back in the corner, and you're going to see a lot of physical play here. These teams obviously don't like each other being in the Foothills Conference. Mountain Vista obviously not wanting to be where they want to be, and third to last, but Monarch doing just fine. Shot from the point, deflected, and right on goal, and the hit. Now carried along.
Mount Vista able to get out of their territory here.
A great play defensively by Yuta Young.
Great play by Patrick May there on the Mount Vista side to get it out.
Because you might get burned, but great job getting the puck out of the May's hands.
Great job. Now we'll have a face-off on the Monarch side of the Monarch side of the ice.
Blake Bitt.
Well, that sloppy puck play won't help him as much.
Jesse Kate plays it back to Jared Goodman. Goodman sends it up the ice, tipped by Bittler into the zone. Easy for Zachary Jacob Given to send it back in to Reinholtz to carry. Kate rolled it back up the right side of the boards, and here comes the captain. Jackson Mullane, the big captain, obviously trying to get his boys back in this season. Back to the point. Kike fanned on it, and it goes right back up the middle and chased back down.
So far, Mount Vista is very sloppy with the puck when they have it on offense.
Caden Hunter threw it up the ice, and Caleb Kivett, the defenseman, getting in the offensive zone. Right back to Mullane, who makes a deke. Skates it in and throws one on net. Easy save for Kelly. Behind the net.
As you notice so far right now, Mount Vista is trying to play it really aggressively, but with their sloppy puck play, it hasn't been leading to too much success so far.
And Monarch can ice it as much times as they want since they are on that penalty kill.
Yes, they are.
The Monarch Coyotes doing an outstanding job putting it in the Vista zone on their own power play. Caleb Kivett rolls up the slot. Throws it back to Mullane, who gives it to May. May had trouble with it.
May misses it. Shot on goal, easy save.
Skatena just flicked one on Reinholtz. You never know what's going to happen, you know,
Yeah,
put it on
know.
goal. Up the ice and too far for Jared Goodman. Sent back in, covered up by Reinholtz, and he leaves it off for David O'Connell. O'Connell tries to flick it to Kivett. Kivett looks like he's tired. He's been out there for a while.
Has it in front of the goal.
Puck played out to the point, and Vista gets an odd-man rush. 3-on-2. And they'll just dump it in. Sent in by A.J. Deal. Goodman using his foot to get dirty in the corner. Sent back around, and Monarch will break out. Sent off the ice. Breakaway pass.
Breakaway. Easy save for Reinholtz.
Liam Carvalho had the open ice to himself, and he just missed the pass. Jared Krebel lost it. Goodman's been out there for a while, we've noticed. Liam Carvalho, who just missed that breakaway pass, brings it in, but stopped by Vista. Up the ice. Non-Vista comes.
Spargo trying to take it up.
Deke.
Shot. Save.
Alex Vargo had May to his, he could drop it to May.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like a knee there.
Nice play.
Monarch coach doesn't really look too happy about that one.
That one does look like it hurt.
Jimmy Dexter, the Monarch head
he's
coach.
Gonna come out.
Kevin Ansana of Mountain Vista. Played back around the cycle. Monarch's going to break it out again. I like the, what have you thought about the pace so far of this game?
The pace so far has been great. I think Mountain Vista is really playing intense, trying to get that first upset. But their with their sloppy puck play, it has not helped them so much. They've been able.
Oh, saved by Reynolds.
Save. Anyway, they've been unable to keep the possession of the puck when they do have it in the offensive zone, and unable to get it out of their zone when they're on defense.
Connor,
early adjustments need to be made to fix that.
Yeah, exactly. Connor Eggenson brought it, as we've seen a lot. Monarch brings it right around the defense, and twice now Reinholtz has had to make a big save. One back to Monarch by Akerson, threw it on net, and a glove save by Reinholtz.
I feel like Ben Reinholtz this season hasn't been as great a season as goalie, but I believe he's doing all he can.
Yep.
His defense has not helped him really at all. When you allow 45 goals against, you can't put that all on the goalie. So.
And knowing Monarch, they're just going to keep peppering him. So this has got to keep up the pace.
Listen to Monarch stats here. They got 73 goals against teams and only 11 against them. So really, Mount Vista's defense has to play it tight today.
Yep. Schmidt chases deep in the corner. Jacob Givens spun around, chipped up, glove down, and Mountain Vista attacks. Sent on goal.
Shot, easy save.
Kelly steered it to the corner, and now Mountain Vista putting on the forecheck. They're very skilled at that. Blocked by the knee by Yuta Young, who had that amazing defensive move at the blue line against Patrick May earlier in this first period. Just about 10.5 left to go in this first period of play. And I thought it's pretty even-sided.
Save by Reinholtz there. Great save.
I think it got chipped up into him, and pretty easy save into the gut. Akerson plays it down deep behind the net. Monarch working. Blake Bittler stops at the center. Center's job always to be helping the defense back front. Here comes Jared Goodman. We've seen a lot of them.
He got 2-on-1 and able to hold possession of the puck.
Nolan Smith, number 13. He is very small, a sophomore, but laid a big hit earlier on. Tough shot back into the netting. Great save by Kelly. Reese Kelly, as we have stated, has only let in 11 this season. Obviously doing a great job as the goaltender for Monarch Coyotes. Jake Smith, the sophomore, trying to win this back to the captain, Jackson Mullane, who is either going to take a shot or slide it over to Nolan Smith over there on the far side. One back to Mullane. But it actually goes to May, who's playing forward. He's been defense in the past. Nolan Smith chases after that one. Got to be careful around the net. Reinholdt's doing great. Oh, he falls in the ball. in the backboards. Just wonder if the ice is bad. The JV team was playing here just a couple,
20 minutes ago or so. So ice might be a little rough, but
just got to work with the conditions.
there you go.
Spinning around is Leo Felt, the Monarch captain, who just couldn't do anything there. Right back, all the way back to Kelly. Sutton got caught there, chasing the pass, and now Monarch carries it back up. Jared Krebel, the big 88 defenseman. So yeah, if Mountain Vista can pull this win off, it'll be Monarch's first loss. So that is pretty crazy to think about as these teams started back in October.
Yeah, it would be.
Face off to the right of Ben Reinholtz here with 9:15 left to go in this first period of play.
Our score is still tied up here from South Suburban Ice Arena, as both defenses have been playing pretty solidly tonight.
Puck down in the corner. Scrum for it. Can't dig it out. Played back to the point, but he missed it. Here's Goodman, who got caught reaching there. You never want to reach too much. You can jab, but if you reach too much, you'll get caught, and the other team will be going the other way.
Ouch.
Big check by Blake Bittler. Now Bittler, a little too far out of his reach. Right on the stick of David Trainer, who cuts back. Oh, what a move around Bittler. Bittler looks like he might have got the knee out there. And that could be a possible 5-minute major, so you never want to knee someone.
Nope.
Caleb Kivett, a good defensive effort there. Goodman is going to roll out, and looks like this line's
send
tired.
that down there.
Back for Kelly. And Monarch, once again, will break out. Oh, what a move right there. Jacob Given. Caleb Kivett using the hand, gets a shot off, but it's right on the pads, steered into the corner. Played back to Schmidt. Schmidt fighting in the back corner. Stuck behind the net. Still battling for it. I think it's stuck on the net. Schmidt got it out of there. And Monarch chips it up 2-on-2. Josh Cox getting back. Shot wide. And an offensive rush here. Mountain Vista couldn't do anything there. Sam Lepper.
Sam Lepper was left by himself there.
Yeah, just had nowhere to go with it. It was kind of a 1-on-3, so just kind of flicked it through the net. Here comes the captain. Felt, tip on goal, save by
Reinholtz.
When he gets the angle down there. Great save by Ben Reinholtz. Back to the point, shot, save.
Wow. Great save there by Reinholtz. Those top shelf shots are really hard to defend against sometimes.
Yeah, UD Young we know he's got a pretty talented shot, so he brought that one right into the middle. And when you're shooting for defense, you probably want to go to the top corners. That one was kind of more in the middle, so not too hard of a save for Reinholtz.
No, I guess not.
Puck back in. Nolan Smith, as we said, puts the body on a lot, even though he does have that small frame. Chips that one out right to Monarch, though. Kind of looks like they're on a power play right now. Patrick May getting in for blocking Jackson Mullane. The captain gets a huge block right in the knees. That does never feels good. Ryan Sutton having trouble with it. Gets by Smith. Jackson Mullane spins around in the corner, sends it up the wall. Gets by the defense. Jake Smith, the leading goal scorer for Mountain Vista, is going to change, and Patrick May carries it ahead.
Carrying it.
Shot blocked, and ahead comes Averton. Slides it on to Oliver. What a move by Goodman. And that's always a tricky move for defense one. The puck is rolling, and they forward will make a move with their body. You kind of see that in soccer a lot, too. Right in on goal, and a goal. Tipped in by Averton.
And with 6:21 left to go in the first period, Monarch scores their first goal.
Connor Akerson's, yeah, as he said, 6:21 in. Mountain Vista, so they're down early. What do they do from here?
Well, you need to get more consistent possessions on offense. Every time they get it up the ice onto the Monarch side. Let's see. They give up the puck. They have 1-on-2, 1-on-3 situations and really nowhere to go with it. So defense is obviously going to be struggling if that keeps happening.
Yeah, and that Reinholtz, I wouldn't blame for that pass. It just kind of went through the middle, and it's a good tip by Akerson, you know.
Yep.
But defense kind of getting a little sloppy and left them stranded there. So an early lead, as we know, this Monarch team has, and played back up the wall. And now Vista, as you said, is just trying to respond. Schmidt, the alternate captain, plays it back to Kincaid. He sends it right back in. Put up the wall. Zach Given. Zach Given and Jacob Given, brothers on Monarch. We mentioned before the game, Monarch is, we'll start with Mountain Vista. They are kind of all over the map with size. And Monarch carries that big, broad frame that kind of every player has the same height, so that's probably a reason why they're so physical.
They do have the same height. Monarch, they look very mean size comparison. But right now, Mount Vista, they have to play with no fear. I feel like they may be playing a little scared. That's why they can't keep possessions going. And the key to that, just have no fear. I mean, they do the same things as you every day. They're just a little taller than you.
Possible 2-on-1, but Tyler Willie throws it back in. Akerson can get there. The man who has the only goal of the game. 1-0 Monarch with just about 5.5 left to go in the first. Goodman, cross pass, flicked in by A.J. Deal. A lot of sophomores that we've seen this season. Last year, it was mainly focused on the seniors and juniors. A lot of seniors losing. Not this a loss, so those underclassmen are playing a key part.
If you get those underclassmen started now, they're going to be able to be something great in the future. So maybe with this struggling season, they're gonna rebuild and hopefully get better as the years go on. And when they become seniors, they're gonna step up and do something big.
Looks like we got a penalty behind the net. Can't tell who it's on. Tyler Willie and Akerson back behind the goal. We'll have to see who it's on. It looks like Tyler Willie, the ref, skating towards him. I didn't see too much of it. I just saw a kind of scrum in the corner, and maybe interference.
Maybe.
The puck was in the other corner, so my only guess would have to be interference. So not what Vista wants to take any penalties. So Tyler Willie gets the penalty, and Mountain Vista with 4:47 will have to kill off this one. And Monarch, as we know, his power play is stellar.
This is not something Mountain Vista needs right now.
Yeah.
They can survive this 2 minutes. These 2 minutes are going to be key since Monarch's already up 1-0.
Liam Carvalho's shot blockered by Reinholtz. Captain Felt working the point, gives it to Young. Felt, toe drag move around Nolan Smith, putting the body on. Felt, as we know, can make a lot of dangles. He can dangle through 3 men if he can. Pass across, shot. Oh, that looked like it might have went in. Might have fooled a couple fans in the audience, but hit the outside of the net. That one might have grazed the crossbar. I heard a little tink.
This is dangerous out here.
Yeah.
Mount Vista needs to get this out of their side of the ice.
Jacob Given lays it down low. Back up to Given. Throwing across. Felt couldn't carry that. Back to Young. Young throws on net. Good chip by Mullane, putting it in the corner. 1 minute left in the power play. It's an out front shot, score. A goal for Monarch Coyotes, 2-0.
Those power play goals, they'll kill you in the end. And with 53 seconds left, they're only halfway through the power play.
Liam Carvello, who we saw a lot of action on that power play, finally getting in front of the net. And same thing, Mountain Vista defense kind of getting caught chasing the puck. So they lost the man out in front, and Reynolds couldn't do anything there as it goes a low blocker. So 2-0, 3:40 left in this first period, and Mountain Vista might have a few words going into the first intermission. And this might turn out the way it's going right now. Icing waved off there. Reinholtz has trouble with it. Icing was waved off. Vista kind of stopped playing, and it was right up the middle. Young shot. Put in the corner. Played back up the middle, and Vista just looks gassed at this point.
Yeah, or not even from the first period. Yeah. They're already playing tough on defense, and Monarch is starting to push them around as they did last time.
Comes Oliver, shot wide right. Gets checked up along the boards by Sutton. intercepted, and here comes Schmidt. Goodman open, and Schmidt's just going to fire one into the corner for Goodman to chase. Kivett couldn't get that one, and he plays it back in. Played back around by Zachary Buke. Zachary Buke puts it up the slot. Kivett intercepted, shot right in to Mitchell Gainham. And now a 2-on-1. Good play.
Monarch. Now this with the great defense right there. That was being gassy to not let Monarch keep the puck for that long.
Great play by the senior, Jared Kite, on the 2-on-1, just getting his stick out in front. Mountain Vista, Caleb Kivett, who we've seen play an offensive role so far as a defenseman. Put it pretty good game so far. And here comes
shot saved. Ryan Holtzen will cover that one up.
Mitchell Gainham looks like he's a little bit tired out there for about 2 minutes and getting a good low shot into Reinholz there. Reinholz is pretty good all around with just cutting the angle down and getting the shots covered up. But as we've noticed, when you get some passing in the middle, you just kind of feel helpless against this skilled Monarch team.
Yeah, passing is the key to this game, and the goalie can only do so much when his defense is tired and gassed.
Yeah, just under 2 minutes left in this first period. Sent back out. Sam Lepper, a little tired, couldn't get back to that one.
And he'll send that one wide of the goal.
Yep, Reinholz ignores that one. Smith plays around and up the left side. Mountain Vista goes. And possible 2-on-1 here. Josh Cox got it pinned in the corner.
Send it out
plays
past
out
the middle.
front. Mullane couldn't get it there. Lepper has trouble with it, and whistle blown as it goes up into the upper netting. Mountain Vista will get some fresh bodies out there and try to get one before this period ends. They still have a minute and a half, so it is possible to maybe bury one late on in this
first period. That's going to be key if they're able to do that, cut that lead down to 1 goal.
Yeah. Played back around by Edwin Clark Silva. Right out front tip drill. Oh, man.
Nice save there.
Alex Vargo getting the backhand tip on. That's kind of a rare goal, but great job with hand-eye coordination, but a great save by Kelly. In comes Felt, and look out. Out front, Felt, the captain, skated right around both defenders and couldn't get the pass off right. Now he's got it. He's going to drop it back. And Mountain Vista's got a breakaway. Oh, it's just a little too far for Goodman. Hit him in the shin pad, and it bounced the wrong direction. 40 seconds left in this first period, and before Mountain Vista can regroup and go to the intermission. Ooh, a little big hit by Kate, showing that he is not going down without a fight. Goodman
trying to move it up the ice.
Jake Smith couldn't keep that one in. Jackson Mullane, Tyler Willie, throws it right back in.
Send that one right to the goal.
Yep. Oh, Kelly came out a little bit there.
18 seconds left. Mountain Vista trying to knock one in here.
They have been playing a lot, pretty good in these last 2 minutes. I think maybe Kevin Insana said something to him after that power play goal given up. Ryan Sutton couldn't handle that. 5 seconds left. Monarch going to try to get a shot off. And it goes into the corner, and that is the end of the first period. So it went kind of quick. Not a lot of whistles.
Not a lot of whistles, yep.
Yeah, fast-paced game so far. And
with the way this game's going, I feel like we may see another 6-0 blowout. I feel like Kevin Insana, he needs to have a few words for his team here going into the first intermission.
They're not out.
They're not out yet.
It was a rough start, but
I did see some light for them in those last 2 minutes.
Yes, so did I. And all they need at this point is a goal. A goal, and 2-goal lead is actually known as the worst lead in hockey because the home team tends to slack off. They think they have the lead under control. All of a sudden, the other team gets another goal, and then they have the momentum. So
and that's 1 goal behind.
Yeah.
So hopefully Mountain Vista can get something going there and continue that trend for the next 2 periods.
Yeah. We will be back for the second period of play. Stay with us. Pretty good.
Yeah, as I said, we're on track for another 6-0.
Red was hanging out too far on the outside.
No, Red's getting the inside, son. Let's go.
He's got the far lead on him.
Come on.
Who's going to come around and he's going to lap him? I need some water. You want to come with me, Liam? Liam, you want to come with me and get some water? I need water.
Canadian going for the
Football, I normally start off like unbiased and then by the end we just get the fuck. Okay, so last week we were like, good work, someone biased is good and wrong stuff. We didn't come to work the second half of the year. Now it's right. It'll be better next year. That's like pretty fun.
skyrocketed where we came on at like midnight.
From like 3 viewers to 40.
Yeah, no, because
Twice. It had 2 like 50-minute rain delays.
we had like it was like no, we were like about to leave.
Weaver never let us leave the boxes there.
We even said we should. No, we even said we were like we were about to leave.
Yeah, and then
start packing up, boys.
Yeah, and then the ref came back up.
Yeah, we were literally about to leave. This is the rest. Back out until we started like stretching.
Yeah, I know. It was like 12:30. It's like, all right, we're gonna pick up the game in 10 minutes.
The refs come out and start stretching on the field. The dude's doing the PA system. He's like,
I actually have a video of it, I think.
he comes back into the booth and he's like, PA system. The game's gonna be resumed. It's like 12:30. And so we like sprint into the pack and everything to get the broadcast back up. And like, we thought no one would be watching. We were like almost 1 to 20, so just like we were just yelling. We were totally pissed off. We were just yelling the entire time.
Here.
That was the crowd. Yeah. It was like, I was surprised how many people stood. It was really like the like, we were like 50.
Well, cause like no one gave a shit, so we were just saying random shit. We were talking about like ass tattoos and something.
Oh, he told me that. Yeah, I told Rick that we had a tattoo of Muhammad on his ass, and then Vista came back to win that game. We were down like 20 points. That was the greatest part.
It didn't happen.
They didn't end until it was like I didn't get home until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah. Okay,
You guys pulled me out and it was for me on the street and I got air flushed away.
We got rid of it.
So funny.
We got rid of all of them. They were all bad.
I was so funny. I walked up and was like, well, you know these all. The kids know these.
Well, no, it's not even that you know, like I just tell this that all we did was put our friends and all our friends, so everyone knows it. What we did last week, we brought out, we got a bunch of donuts, and we got 20 people together and gave them hallway. We were just like, hey, you want a donut? We got a bunch of people, and it worked. Dude, everyone was stupid. I got someone that actually, Ripple actually sent something called Dance People Day. I was very surprised. I saw a total of 1 person on the season.
Look at the coach. You can fucking look at this kind of weird. The one like right underneath home, that kind of weird suit. He's not doing it now, but like for 5 minutes here, he's just
John
looking.
Bilk's Booth. John Bilk's Booth.
I think it was John Bilk's Booth or something like that.
No, that was real.
Okay, you see Ian out there?
Yeah, Ian and Zach they're getting snacks right now.
Can I get a first name? And it's Ripple with Don. You know, it's like, oh, right. And the thing is, he's so close. Start the broadcast. Don.
Caleb's face.
What's going on? It's your boy Caleb back at it with hockey.
Hi, Caleb. How are you?
Caleb back with his hockey vlog.
Wait, is it broadcasting right now?
Yeah. We're live.
We are?
Caleb, you're alive.
When the refs come out.
Am I really? You got it out today. I'm saying like one shot
Oh, let's go, boys. Two.
Guys, the tripod's off backwards.
watched all these guys live. Okay, get more slack. This play's not going to hold out. It was full beat? Yeah. Avenged Sevenfold and Metallica. Whoa! We live! We live? All right, welcome back, Mount Vista sports fans. We are back with the second period of action here. Mount Vista seems to have the first possession going here.
2-0, as we know, and Mountain Vista just trying to get back into this game. Puck played down into the corner and flicked back out.
Well, let's hope after that first intermission, Kevin and Sana had some strong words of advice for his team to help him get back into this one.
Yeah, it's just a want right now, you know.
Unfortunately, we're seeing the same trend as the last time these two teams met.
Yeah.
So
if 2 goals each period, it's the same score.
That'll do it.
Puck covered by Reinholz in the corner, and Mountain Vista just trying to look forward to getting their legs fresh early on in the second period. Just getting the legs going. Maybe get some 3-on-2s, work on the breakout, and just not let Monarch have too many chances and let Reinholz have his shot instead of being left open-handed. So
Reinholz is making his plays, but I think he wants to have less of those plays to make.
Yeah, exactly.
And as you said before, Mountain Vista really needs to get more consistent when they eventually do get a hold of the puck.
Yeah.
Because right now they're having these 1-on-2s, 1-on-3s, and it's really crushing their momentum as they try to advance up the ice.
Mullane sent it back in for Nolan Smith, who just flicks it. Oh, a good flick right to Goodman, but couldn't handle it.
Again, with that 1-on-2, you just saw it right there.
Here comes Oliver skating up the neutral zone. Oh, onside. Looks like a shot wide. Smith didn't chase after that, but here comes Patrick May. Stops. He just dumps it in. He had AJ Deal open on that far side. I just didn't think he saw him. Puck gets played back into the corner. Out front, Smith. Shot by Mullane. Deflected by Smith. Right into Kelly's pads. Deal plays it back to Smith. Oh, right into Monarch. Over to Oliver. Oh, great play by.
Great defensive play by
Smith.
Nolan Smith. Oh.
Yeah, Zach Given was trying to saucer it backhanded, which is kind of a tough play. Over to Oliver, and Nolan Smith just getting the stick out, putting it back out to the blue line. So that could have been a disaster, going down 3-0 pretty early in the second.
Yep, Mount Vista does need to get their momentum back here.
Yeah. Mount Vista sends it back around. Played out by Monarch. Stepping up is Tyler Willie. Mullane recovers for him. Sent back in. Too far off Lepper. He couldn't get there. And Monarch sends it back, but Mullane stepping up into the play as he does. Seen a lot of knees.
A lot of knees. That's dangerous.
Not sure what Mountain Vista's thinking.
Being a fellow athlete, it always hurts to get hit in the knees like that.
Yeah, and you don't want to have a 5-minute major.
The 5-minute major.
Right in goal.
Shot! Goal, Mountain Vista. And with 14:02 to go in the second period, Mountain Vista regains some momentum to bring it to a 1-2.
Schmidt just kind of put it. He was kind of trying to pass it and shoot at the same time. Got through Kelly's pads, and it was just kind of a grindy goal, but that's exactly what Mountain Vista needed.
A goal is a goal. Yeah. And as you said before, we went to the intermission. Those 2-0 leads are dangerous for any team.
Yeah.
But they'll get lazy, and they'll get less consistent, and then, like we just saw, they'll start crawling back into it.
Yeah. So now Monarch is the team that's kind of a little fearful now, because now Vista has the momentum. They're going to want that tying goal. Kid K flipped back in.
Ooh,
a hard check there. Vargo getting the man put right on the shoulder. In comes Goodman. Goodman flicked it towards the net, and what a turnaround it would be if Mountain Vista could get that equalizer. The crowd's into it now. They were a little silent after that first, but building's starting to open up a little bit now that they have that goal. And that would be 12 for goals let in for Monarch. They do not allow that many, not as much as Mountain Vista in that case. Sent back in. Reinholz plays it for David O'Connell, who sends it back around. Back into Kate. Pass back to Gibbon. Carvello. Oh,
Ooh, great save there by Reinhold. That was coming in quick.
a good shot from the point by Jared Krebel. And it looks like if it was tipped, it was going to be high stick, because the rule is if your stick's above the crossbar, that does not count. And I believe it was Carvalho who had his stick a little high. So good shot, good job by Reinholtz getting the glove up. Back in deep, Nolan Smith puts the body on Jordan Finney. And it's still a scrum. Monarch comes out with it. Felt, who has been all over the ice tonight, as we knew was going to happen, being their strong captain. Felt still circling around. Can just dance around bodies all day. May, just a little toe drag on it.
Ooh, May nice move by May.
Yeah.
Flips it out a little too far.
For Sutton. Sutton couldn't get there. And here's Jake Smith trying to get there, and a little too far out of his reach. And Felt, once again, he's still out there. Comes with a shot, a little high. Oh, weird ricochet coming right back into Reinhold's crease.
That could have been dangerous there.
Yeah. And that's part of hockey, you know.
It is, it is.
Only sport where there really isn't an out of bounds.
No, it's very unique.
Yeah.
And it's something you don't see in any other sport. So it's consistent play, and all the players got to stay on their toes.
And that will count. Felt brings it up. Great save by Reinholtz. He's doing his part for sure. As we said he needed to do. You can see he was kind of mad about letting those two goals in, so he's been playing great these first couple minutes of the second. Jackson Mullane. Got to watch out for Akerson there.
Ooh, almost a dangerous play there.
Nolan Smith, be careful there. Puts the body on. Yeah, a little clumsy there, almost a 2-on-0 on Ben Reinholtz, but
that would have been dangerous.
Yeah. Jackson Mullane flicks it back into his corner zone and sends it up to Ryan Sutton. Right on the pass of Lepper. Got a 3-on-2 breaking, right as we said they needed. Oh, but it looks like they're a little too tired. Yeah. Ryan Sutton, just the junior, flicks it right in. Played back to Mullane. Mullane's been out there for a while. Both him and Felt, the two captains, have had a lot of ice time. If they were keeping track, I'd say easily like 10 minutes at this point of ice time.
It's not something you want to do, keep your caps out there for 10 minutes. They may have a breakaway here.
Yep.
Shot.
Oh, looks like it might have went in. It hit the back crossbar behind the goal. Reinholtz angled it positionally. Shot, across goal. Monarch just a flick in.
Monarch flicks it in, and they respond perfectly to that Mount Vista goal.
Caleb Kivett, the defense on that other side, doing everything he can, really. Just getting the stick on, but it was just kind of a nifty little shot by Jacob Ivaner. Just kind of flicking that one right in.
Yep, again with that goal, those trends on defense and offense are still hanging with Mount Vista here in the second period.
Yeah. So now Mountain Vista, not exactly what they needed. They had the boost of energy. It looks like they were picking up the pace, trying to tie the game, but now once again back to that 2-goal deficit. Now flicked in. And now you don't, it's getting to that point where a fourth one can destroy the Golden Eagles game. So they need to keep getting back into this icing. Puck back in to the left of Reinholtz in the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles zone. Monarch, obviously we know, is a scoring team. They have 73 goals on the season, so now 76 just based on tonight.
Yep.
And Mountain Vista with 30 to 31. So 76 to 31 goals, so quite a difference, and it's kind of proving it, 3-1 midway through the second. This is probably what we expected to see. Mountain Vista wasn't expecting a win. They might have had a little bit of confidence wanting to get back at them after that 6-0 defeat. But Monarch, as we know, hasn't lost this year, so it was a tough challenge for any
Saved by
team.
Reinholz there.
Puck cycled back down, and Monarch just walking all over him again. Good poke check by Reinholz. Cross tipped out, and Kate flicks it back up, but not too far out of the reach of the Coyotes. Zach Given looking for the pass. Across ice shot. What a save.
Nice save there by Reinholz, laying out for that one.
Yeah. Jacob Given, his brother was on the ice too. Jacob, though, got the pass. It was wide open. Kind of what we've seen so far, these kind of backdoor plays where Reinholz couldn't do anything about it, but he's sending a message to his team that he's not giving up, and what a sprawling save there.
You know, as a leader should do, you can't give up, especially being the goalie.
Yeah.
That'll bring down the mood of the rest of the team.
All three goalies are seniors this year, so obviously, as you said, team leaders for all of them. Whoever gets the
you got to set the
nod.
mood, not just for this game, not just for the season. You got to set the mood for the rest of the years coming on. So these sophomores that are on the ice now don't get discouraged going later on in their career.
Yeah, but obviously not the loss Mountain Vista wanted, as they are slipping out of the playoff race. Live standings after this would be 3-8-1. So
yeah, that's hard to come back from.
Yeah, and they did not make the playoff last year. 2 years ago, they were the first seed.
2 years ago was a great year.
Yeah.
I remember that year clearly.
Yeah, with Tanner Gillis, the captain.
Oh, yeah.
Caden Stewart, obviously. And they made it to that Final Four and took a tough loss to Regis. Took them out for some of these returning players that were on that team. Christian Burke, I know, was on that team. That was a tough loss for them to swallow. So obviously not the season they wanted as revenge to get back at Regis.
No, if you can't get past Monarch, Regis right now is sitting at the #1 in the state. So I think it's going to really be a real test of their strength and see how far they want to go.
Mullane putting a great hit on Finney, but he continues with the puck. Gives it to Felt. Felt up the ice, great block by Schmidt. Felt is very fast. When he loses that puck, he gets right back on it and kind of gets in your face about it.
Mount Vista's got
nothing there.
They had something for a bit.
It was Lepper. Just couldn't get there in time. Willie takes the shot. Didn't get a lot on it, but Kelly just poked that to the corner. Now looks like a possible one-on-one. Getting around Tyler Willie.
Ooh.
Ben Reynolds kind of left that whole left side open. Ooh. And now a 2-on-1 for Mountain Vista, but they can't get there. Schmidt just a little too far out of his reach.
And Reinholz will.
Yeah, got to get away. And a goal. Just gave it up.
And again, with 7:40 to go in the second period, Mountain Vista takes a 3-goal deficit.
Palmer, McQuaid, Reinholz. Oh, man, that just got to hurt. Tried to play it with the stick.
Yep.
It's always risky for a goalie. You try to look for the best option, and goalies with all that gear, if they do intend to make a mistake, it's hard to get back in that crease. So obviously their
mobility is strongly limited in that.
Sending it right to McQuaid. McQuaid, great awareness, just knowing that Reinholz is out of his net, so just to throw it on net, and Reinholz gets caught.
Monarch wins the faceoff here.
Yeah, so 4-1, 7.5 left. Kind of what we expected from Monarch, but not what the Vista outcome was intended to be. Oh, Tyler Willie. It's another big hit right out front. Shot. And saved by Reinholz.
Saved by Reinholz. Great defensive stand there.
Do you think as this game goes on, we might see Colin LeBeer come in for Reinholz?
You know, I really don't know. What year is Colin?
He's a senior. So I think Sego's injured. So
Sego was their #1 last year.
Yeah.
So it would be great to assume that he is injured for.
So if this is just a building block for Vista, I'd say they let Reinholz finish out the game. But if there is any attempt to try to make it back, maybe in that third, they might give Colin a chance.
Yep. I would definitely agree with that.
Oh, Kate threw it up the ice.
Goodness.
Oh, but look out. Akerson down low. Shot.
Oh!
Great save by Reinholz.
Reinholz got a little lucky there.
Yeah, Mountain Vista left him hanging, and he kind of did a little somersault.
Shot save, Reinholz.
Good in the body. Oh, and a little scrum here. Mountain Vista, that's not what they want. They don't want to get off their game and take some cheap shot penalties. They just want to stick to what they've been doing. They haven't been playing necessarily bad. It's just
poor. They just need to be a little more consistent.
yeah, but obviously they cannot.
They cannot afford
Yeah.
those kind of plays
Yeah.
because you start getting chippy with the other guys. You're
yeah.
you're not throwing the opposite team off your game. You're throwing yourself off your game.
When you lose to the same.
So you get angry and you start making easy mental mistakes, and it just blinds you.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be offsetting. Oh, no. Oh, so Mountain Vista has a power play here.
Oh.
That little scrum there amounted to a power penalty. So just as we said, Mountain Vista, Monarch took the penalty.
Yep. Mountain Vista's got to take advantage of this if they
Yeah.
do want to hang around to this contest.
At this point, they have about 7 minutes left in the second, so trying to get that goal to make it only a 2-goal cushion to that third. They do not want to go down 3 into the third. That is quite impossible to come back
Hanging
from.
around the all, and that'll be covered up.
Yeah, Reese Kelly has been stellar tonight. That one goal by Schmidt just kind of got through his pads a little bit, but I think he's just been a great goalie as he has been throughout the whole year. Mullane gives it to Sutton.
Tips
Puck back. Shot.
Oh.
And here comes Monarch. Looks like Kate's going to do a huge hit on him.
Reinhold's playing with the stick still.
You don't want to get caught by charging. You got to stride yourself at the right time to lay a check on. You can't go full speed, although that would be a charging penalty. Monarch, we've noticed on the penalty kill, does a great job putting it in Vista's zone.
Oh, they've been strong
yeah.
all night putting it in Vista zone. And so they just they keep up with the consistency.
Right there's been the story all night, just skipping over Schmidt's stick.
Yep.
Put back in. Try to get it to Cox, but he'll go for the line change. Goodman going in deep there with Schmidt, the senior alternate captain. Back out Monarch.
Nice check
Still,
there.
But right on the skate, just flicks it wide. Oh, Blake Bittler ran in with Ben Reinholtz right there. And Goodman skates up with it. Good pass.
Great pass up to
Caden Hunter. Yeah, Caden Hunter. And, you know, at this point, just shots on net is kind of what Vista needs, because as we saw with Schmidt's goal, it wasn't the best shot, but it found its way in the net.
You start hitting it, and one of those times it's going to go in.
Yeah. Nolan Smith.
Poor play there. Nolan Smith chasing it down.
Caleb Kivett blocking the net in front of Liam Carvalho. Played up the ice. Hunter plays it to Goodman.
It's a good start to possession
Goodman,
here.
it looks like, oh, that might have been offside. Goodman, what a move.
Goodman, great move. Shot. Oh, wide.
Sends it to the net. Nothing there. Sutton. Puck is back and a shot. Saved by Kelly. It's loose.
Puck is still loose. Monarch takes it back, though.
Blake Bittler getting a little flick up to the chest, but Monarch carries back. Great check by Kivett there. Got to be careful. Don't want to hook.
No, that's
Felt. Shot. Save.
Save. Great save by Reinholtz.
Yep. Seen a lot of shots right into his belly that he'll just smother 10 out of 10. It's those odd man rushes and obviously that fourth goal where he made that.
So far, this period has blown away. We have 4:25 to go.
Yeah.
And it felt like
Same
5
thing as the
minutes
first.
ago. Yep.
It's a fast game.
Refs seem to be letting the players play their game.
Yeah. If you came into this game right now and you looked at the score, you'd probably think it's a Monarch beatdown. Well, they have scored a lot, but Mountain Vista is keeping in the game. They just haven't been able to get more than one puck past Reese Kelly.
Yep, Mountain Vista's been playing them tough here, and that's always important.
Yep. Mountain Vista breaks out.
Good breakout here.
Patrick May hooked down on a penalty. Felt the captain.
Yep.
But you might have to see that when it's an odd man rush, you might just have to take that penalty because you don't want to amount to a breakaway, leaving your goalie all alone.
Yep.
But Mountain Vista will take it with 4:04. Just as we saw with Monarch last period, they had a penalty with about 4 minutes left, and they got one. So,
yep.
So Mountain Vista, a great chance to get back in this game. 4:04 left in this second period. Power play unit out. Back to Mullane, the captain. And that great point man shot. Ooh,
wide.
Almost tipped by Caden Hunter. Shot put in. Kelly looks like he's been screened there. Bittler down low, gets it back to Goodman. Goodman looking for an option, sends it back to Mullane. Mullane backhand pass back to Caden Hunter. Down low to Goodman. Bittler shot.
Ooh, good defense.
Yeah, great awareness by Goodman. Finding Bittler out in that slot, but just a great save by Kelly. As we've seen in these third periods of Shasta hockey, there's a lot of hitting, so expect to see that in this last minute of the second and the third. And I believe we have a penalty on Jackson Mullane. As we said, you don't want to let retaliation by the score affect your gameplay, and that's exactly what happened there. So not the best leadership by the captain.
I'm starting to see Vista playing a little frustrated here.
Yep.
That's always a no-go.
And especially when it's a team that's beaten you twice by pretty severe leads, like you start to hate them.
They beat up on Mount Vista.
Yeah. They get in your head, and you just want to, when you're out of the game, there's nothing else to do. Then either try to get back into it, or most players let their heads get in the game too much and try to get chippy.
I mean, it's hard when a team's kicking your ass like this. It's you do get frustrated with yourself and with your team. So Mount Vista just needs to keep their heads cool.
Yep. Puck back in by Krebel. So we do have it was a 5-minute major.
Ooh, that's a no-go.
Just as we said, we did.
By the time Monarch gets their full team back, Mount Vista's still going to have about 3 minutes left to survive on the power play.
Oh, elbow shot right there. And here comes Schmidt looking for a second goal of the game. What a glove save.
That looked routine for him.
Reese Kelly just staring Schmidt down and just giving the flash of leather. Yeah, so when Monarch's penalty ends, they'll still have a power play going into the third. That's how long that power play is.
Yeah.
So Jackson Mullane.
That could be a nail in the coffin for Mount Vista.
Definitely Vista does not want to go down 5. It's still possible. It's not looking the best, but there's still a chance. 5-1 is pretty slim.
Sloppy.
Kivett puts it back in. Oh,
Ooh,
out front, shot, and it goes off
and
the net.
he sent that one by the scoreboard.
Yuta Young, great awareness. Young had an open shot. Kelly didn't even, he was looking behind the net. He didn't even know where the puck was. Goodman shot it, and Young, a great play by getting his stick out. .218 left in this period. About 10 seconds left of the 4-on-4 before a long Monarch power play.
Yep. About 5 seconds left for the
Felt.
the fours.
Oh, both captains are in the box, so Felt is out, and now about a 3-minute power play that might lead in.
That's going to go into the next period.
Yeah, because on a 5-minute major, no matter how many times you score, the power play stays.
Yep.
Only on a minor is where you get let out of the box. Felt. Oh, what a move. Seen that all game. Gives it back to Carvalho. Behind the net. Back to Felt. Up to Young. Plays it across. Too far for Akerson. Back to him.
Monarch seems to be playing keep away right here.
Got
a shot in the middle.
And
that one is sent.
Vista seems on their power play, they were just kind of looking for something and just kind of going for the puck.
Yep.
Monarch, you can tell, obviously has this system down. They know their power play. So
Monarch has got it down right now. They don't give up a lot on power plays.
Yeah.
I mean, you allow 11 goals all season. You're pretty solid on power plays. Oop.
Alex Cox plays it back, and Bittler
boxing out right there.
Young. Cross pass. Given. Cycling it down.
Ooh, nice behind the back pass there.
Given. Looking for Young. Gives it to Akerson instead. Akerson going for the slap shot. Looks like Given wanted it. Oh, nice saucer pass. Shot.
Ooh.
What?
That one was a rocket going.
Yeah. That might have hit the back of the net if it was on target.
Yeah.
48 seconds left in this first period of play. Still a minute and a half left on the power
that
play.
Monarch power play.
Yep, so here comes Felt, the captain.
Felt trying to dance around 3 defenders.
Just sprawling out was Reinholtz. And Vista doing a pretty good job on the penalty kill, but it's just Monarch is so skilled with setting up that perfect
Monarch
5 pentagon system.
Yep. You see it on defense, you see it on offense.
And as soon as Felt left the penalty box, he's been out there for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's going to finish out this period with about 10 seconds left.
Yep. Puck down low, Monarch trying to get another one. Out front, Felt shot. Covered up by Reinholtz with 5.4 seconds left.
Monarch's going to try to get a shot off or 2 here.
Yeah, so Mountain Vista doesn't look like they're going to get another one for the period. So, yeah, they did a great job getting that goal to make it 2-1, but obviously 2 costly goals that they didn't need. So going into the second intermission, they obviously have some stuff to figure out.
Great defense. And that will bring us to the end of the period. At the end of 2, Mountain Vista is down 1-4. And Monarch still has 46 seconds left on their power play.
Jackson Mullane will return after the Zamboni is done. Right. We will return for the final 3rd period of this hockey game.
Yep. And let's hope Kevin Asana tries with his team to get him, make it a little more competitive.
Oof. Yeah, I can. Wait.
I remember when they first invented hockey. It was such a good sport. Jeremy played it. He died 3 years later of lung cancer. It's 4-1. Monarch. Going into the second quarter of the 3rd.
Don't tell me it's still. Oh my God! Here, someone grab camera. Someone grab camera. We gotta commentate the races. Blue, rocketing down the straight right now.
Blue.
We got Blue Zamboni rocketing down the straight right now. He's going into this corner at an incredible speed. He's gonna take the inside. Oh, tad of the handbrake, bit of drifting I can see.
Wonder what I need right now.
Oh, Red's coming up on the straight. He's gonna catch him.
Pack of cigarettes. You want some stogies? Luke, you need some
Oh,
stogies.
dude. So fucking much.
Luke, I've got stogies. Here, I got a big one right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Where'd you get this?
From the stogie store.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Stogie.
Hey,
Stogie.
Brandon, you want some stogies? Oh,
Oh, what a Stogie.
wait a minute. This isn't a stogie. This is a peace pipe.
Fuck.
Cuban. What do you mean?
It's a peace pipe.
Shit. Fuck, I thought it was a Stogie.
It's a Cuban.
Yeah.
I wanted a fucking Stogie.
Bullshit.
I thought Cubans were people.
Well, they are people. Well, they make good cigars.
Who turned the people into cigarettes?
I did. It was Shay.
Oh shit.
I need a fucking Stogie right now. Right fucking now, I need a Stogie.
I want to broadcast this.
Give me a cigarette.
I ain't got no cigarette.
Fuck.
That was my last stogie and they've
I'm not making it 17 minutes. I'm not. I can't do it.
Have you heard of the new e-stogies they
Oh,
got?
it's a fucking shit show right here. Oh,
This is actually going on right
My voice hurts.
now. I gotta see if this is going on.
I mean, the only people watching. Actually, someone's watching. Who's watching? Is that Goldson? Goldson, you watching?
Stogies.
hey Goldson, you want a Stogie? We got 17 minutes
I don't
left.
think they're watching this broadcast right now.
Uh-oh.
Phone call.
Well, they should know we want our Stogies. "46 seconds left in the power play. Jesus Christ. Oh, the Zambonis are done. Red beat them out.
We're broadcasting. We're alive.
Shit. Didn't see that coming.
So apparently, Hank over here, Hank and I have been broadcasting.
And we didn't know.
We didn't know the broadcast.
Oh, shit. We just wanted a Stogie so bad.
Is this stream gonna get uploaded to YouTube after this? Yeah, but it'll get uploaded after it's done. Yes.
Just give me my Stogie. I'm telling you, 17 minutes. I can't do it. It's too long.
I lasted 18 minutes back in 85.
Oh, yeah.
But I was
Oh.
back in 85. I was fine and dandy
Good
with
year.
it at the time, but I've just had too many cents.
It's a good year. Good year.
Good year. You know what happened in 85?
What's that?
New Year's of
Oh,
86.
shit.
And you know what happened in 86?
What happened?
Michael Jackson probably did something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Him and the four other Jacksons.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And his father who beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. I just want a Stogie.
We ain't got no stogies, Luke. I mean, Hank.
It's Hank. It's Hank. Just need a Stogie.
Hank, I don't know if my voice
Oh,
can keep going like this.
Oh, I'm telling you, 17 minutes. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
It's over. 85 was my limit. It's a tough year.
It's a tough year.
86.
That's the year that Gerald died,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Good man.
Good, good.
He was in the army 25 years.
Oh,
Could you believe that? 25 years in the army. And then he was a Navy boy.
Oh, yeah.
Had 3 kids. God bless him. Had heart disease.
Thanks, boys. Built-in microphone muted.
He's a good man.
It's not the built-in. It's
He's
still
a-
these mics. I heard it on the broadcast.
Gerald. I remember his funeral in 87.
Oh yeah, they had him. They couldn't bury him for a year because they couldn't afford the taxes. They just propped him up on the couch for a year. No one noticed he was gone till 87. It was a hell of a time. He tried to get veterans benefits, but they just didn't give it to him because apparently he didn't scrub enough toilets.
Just didn't work. Just didn't work.
Poor Gerald. You know his kid Johnny graduated a week ago? Johnny, he went to Princeton University.
Oh.
Can you believe that? He majored in business.
It's a good school.
He's a good kid.
What about the younger one?
Janelle,
Oh, yeah.
I think she's a prostitute
Oh.
these days. I saw on Colfax the other day on the side. I said hi to her. She wouldn't take my $20 though.
She's been with plenty more, though.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a day that day.
Hell of a day.
She wasn't in the mood for you. She just wasn't.
I had 20. I don't know what she wanted.
Just wasn't available.
Just wasn't it. She probably had some appointments.
Yeah.
Probably had Johnny coming over.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulated from Princeton. Could you believe he's going to be a lawyer?
Oh, dude.
A lawyer of all
lawyer.
things.
Princeton.
Can you believe that?
Congrats.
Lawyers. What
Congratulations.
filthy people. Who would have known Johnny would have
Oh,
done that?
Jesus. You got a prostitute and a lawyer? Are you kidding me?
Oh, jeez. That's just the whole spectrum. It's basically the same job, though.
I mean, my God. My father went to the military, for Christ's sake. Jeez.
I know if my father died in '87 after being in the Navy for however
yeah.
many years,
25, I think.
I could pull myself to go to Princeton.
Oh, yeah. No.
I'd probably go Janelle's route, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a safe route for her.
Mm-hmm. She makes good money, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Janelle, she's had her issues in the past, but she's getting by.
Oh, yeah. I mean, after her father died, she got a stogie addiction more than ours. It was bad.
Oh, yeah.
She'd always bung a stogie off me
Well,
every
we all
time I
love
saw
the
her.
stogies.
We all love the stogies. When you're going to get some snacks, grab me some stogies.
Get some stogies.
Get some stogies. We need stogies.
Stogies.
We can't last 17 minutes
Yeah.
without stogies.
It's horrible. Horrible.
Just go get them.
We'll end up like
Go get 'em.
Janelle. We'll end up like Janelle.
We're working on the halftime show. Go say hi to Janelle for us.
Yeah. Give it a 30, though. Give it a 30.
Give her a 30. She'll give you a good time.
Oh, yeah.
She'll wave at you a couple times. A good time.
Yeah, but 20, you know, that was just not enough.
20. She just looked at me.
After the day she had, just 20 wasn't going.
Honestly, Hank, at this point, my eyesight's so bad it could have
Oh,
been a fucking peso for all I know.
Shit. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening.
I've got a 20 right here.
Oh,
Wanna go find Janelle?
dude, every day, I think. 17 minutes. He better go get those
He
stogies.
better get those stogies.
Oh, he's talking over there. I don't think we're making
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, shit.
We may have to find those other two dudes we stole the broadcast
Oh,
from.
yeah.
Give it back to them. Go
I
find
don't-
ourselves some stogies.
I don't think so. I think we're taking over here.
Did you ever hear what happened to Vince?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah, last I heard he was a truck driver.
Oh, he's
Back in 89, I think.
That's good money.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably where Janelle got it from.
Pays the bills.
Pays the bills.
Yeah. Definitely.
18-wheeler.
17 minutes. Are you shitting me?
Did Vince and Frank have a relationship for a while?
I see. Yeah, with Margot, right?
With Margot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Margot.
Oh, yeah. She was
A classic.
good gal. Good gal.
Good gal.
Yeah.
She was prom queen at 85.
Oh.
You remember that?
Through 89.
You remember that? Oh,
She had to deal with her stupid.
Margot, what a honey.
But his stupid truck driving boyfriend.
I
Jeez.
know, I can't believe. Prom queen turned truck girl.
Jesus Christ. I mean.
Now she's shipping pickles to Nebraska. I can't believe that. I cannot. She was voted most likely to make $1 million. You know that?
Oh,
you know
dude.
that?
I know.
Uh-oh.
Well, it looks like we got some action
Oh.
going on here.
Let's go get some stogies.
Okay.
Oh, we're out. That was choice words. I was just golden. You said choice words.
So Hudgens back here,
And Ferguson
and
in.
I have to apologize for that. I left for a minute, and yeah. All right, so Monarch's still on the power play here with 30 seconds left. This trying to hold out here, and trying not to let this one be too embarrassing at least.
Yeah. Well,
You might want to
It's
stop
only
talking like that, Luke.
The three goal lead, not a 6. So
Not a 6, so definitely some improvements from last game, but not where you want to be.
yeah, exactly. Young played back, and yeah, so Colin LeBeer did not get the start for the third. Ben Reinhold's in, and Vista doesn't look too. They're still up on their bench. I don't think they have that much enthusiasm to get back in this. Probably just trying to ride this one out. But hey, if they get a couple chances, like they're right back in this game. So Bittler threw it on net. Back to Schmidt, nothing there. Kivett intercepts that, dumps it right back into Young. Rolled back in. Liam Carvalho. Caden Hunter flicked it up, and Bittler just sending it around. Too far for Goodman. Played in. Oh, felt wide open. Oh, what a save. What a save by Ben Reinholdt. Sliding over out front. Shot, another save. Ben Reinholdt's proving himself, and whistle here, but 2 great saves in a row. 15-10 left in this third period of play, as we've said. If Mountain Vista, this score holds, they'll turn to 3-8-1. And the Monarch Coyotes will stay undefeated. Incredible season they've been having. But they, they've always been a good team.
Yeah, they've always been consistent, and especially improving that 10-0. Will really move them forward.
Yeah, this has kind of been up and down these last 5 years. So. Puck back and out of play.
That one is sent by the net.
Keep in mind, Mountain Vista right back at it, a home game tomorrow night versus Lewis Palmer, and we'll have Brandon Walters
and me covering that game.
Yeah, covering the game tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. A little bit of a better match for Mountain Vista.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
A little calmer. That number 2 seed isn't.
Yeah, I think this one was just so much pressure that they're going up against number 1 that just too many things happened, and they kind of got lost.
When you go up against the conference leader, being an underdog, it's always huge pressure.
Yeah. So Lewis Palmer might show up a little bit better match. Shot, score. What a backhand flip. Got right into Reinholdt. He patted it aside. And Carvalho, William Carvalho, what a night he's been having. Just with the backhand flick right over Reinholdt's. And now it's 5-1 with 14-15 left in this game. And not sure where Ben Reinholdt's went. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there. We have a really bad angle.
Yeah.
To the Vista side here. We have this. I don't know. There's not a locker room right there.
Yeah. So
Reinholdt kind of goes that direction. It kind of disappears.
We apologize anytime it goes into that corner. We kind of have to guess.
A little blind.
So Monarch just not letting go. They're going for 6 now. Oh, and a little breakaway here. Gets by Mullane, and a shot saved by Reinholdt into the glove. So Mountain Vista just working on maybe practice now, just kind of trying to get some plays flowing and maybe get a goal in. Or 2.
Yep.
But at this point, it's going to take one heck of a miracle.
It's going to be something else.
And that
score's tied up at the end.
Yeah, it's a miracle to tie it. And in high school hockey, and it's not playoffs, you just tie. So I doubt they can pull off 5 to get a 6-5 win with a 13-minute span.
That would be something else.
Yeah. But Monarch, you can tell, obviously, in this third that it's been in Mountain Vista zone.
This is just outmatched. Throughout this whole game, you've seen it.
They're slowing down quite a bit.
They're playing near the end of the games, especially when you're down this bad. It hurts.
Yeah.
So.
Monarch. So maybe this period will go a little slower than the past 2. The past 2 were kind of back and forth.
Yep.
This one might be just kind of slow moving. Just hasn't really shown a lot of, Oh, what a save! Reynolds, I think he's been great tonight. I think he's just had pure bad luck.
Yeah, he's had some goals that have ricocheted weird,
Yeah. And you know,
honestly, it's no fun.
the only goal he might want to, probably would most likely want to have back was the one that he coughed up by the blue line.
Oh yeah, that was just a mental mistake. So.
But every other one sent, you know, it's just been a defensive collapse that led to him being helpless. So I think he's had a terrific game. Nothing really he can do about it. Just getting a little sluggish with 13 minutes left. Sent out front, I think it's been for 2 minutes straight in the Monarch zone. Vista finally clears out, and it looks like they'll ice it.
Yep. Ice it, slow down the play, and the last 2 periods have gone by pretty quickly. This one's going to be a little slow.
13 minutes exact left in this third period if you're just turning in. 5-1 Monarch Coyotes over the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles. Face off one back here to Young, who's had an outstanding game, being that strong point man, both defensively and getting those offensive shots off. Puck back, Bittler gets around. Kivett, trouble with there, Bittler. We've seen Bittler doing a great job of getting back and helping his defense. Puck up the wall, too far for Kivett. And Kivett and Bittler just doing a great job working the D downstairs. Oh, cross-ice pass. Zach Given. I think it was the pass from his brother, Jacob Given. Oh, looks like we got a big hit. Big hit late in the third. Chip down into the ice, down in Vista's zone. Willie's going to play it up the ice. Goodman
sends it.
flicks it in the end. Jake Smith. Oh, right in on Goodman.
I'm able to get a hold of it, though.
And you're seeing a lot of reaching by Mountain Vista. Not what you want, but they're just kind of helpless right now.
Oh.
Good stick by Caleb Kivett. Oh, out front, and Jake Smith was lucky enough to get back. Given. Couldn't get there. Sutton gives it right to Caleb. Caleb Kivett. Oh, trip down and a penalty with 11:36 left in this period. So maybe a chance for Mountain Vista to just work on not getting back into the game, but just working on their power play, using their point man, trying to, well, you saw Monarch constantly in that second with that 5-minute major. They worked that power play outstanding, so that's what Mountain Vista is going to try to work on here. Schmidt pressures Oliver in the corner. Cox plays it back out. Shot, gloved by Kelly, and he'll cover. A little outside of his crease there, but good job smothering the puck.
Yep.
Face off to his left. Face off one back. Over Mullane. Shot blocked. Great block by Young. Mullane. Shot on net. Blocker save. Right back to Josh Cox. Mountain Vista using the defense as I talked about, which is going to help with their power play immensely. Kate chases that one back. Sends it back up to Mullane. Was looking for May, but nothing there. Here comes Bittler. Bittler trying to do some dangles across the blue line, sent back right into Reinholtz with just about a minute left on this Eagle power play. Great forecheck by Zach Given, pressuring Kate to send it back up the wall, and the lane misses it there. Thrown on Reinholtz, save made, and Mountain Vista goes up the slot. Goodman, who I'd say has been one of Mountain Vista's, maybe not best player on the ice tonight, but I'd say he's the quickest tonight. He's showed a lot of speed in the offensive zone and really working his tail off. 40 seconds left on this Vista power play. About 10 minutes left in the game. And Monarch leading at 5-1 still.
Ooh.
Here comes Bittler. Might as well get a shot off. And he will. Pad save by Kelly. And at this point, you know, Monarch, if they want to be a, you know, kind of a classy act team, they'll just, any opportunity they have, they might just dump it, you know.
Yeah, they're
Don't-
just going to hold on to that
Yeah.
puck.
Don't run it so far. You've already beaten them 6-0. That was the first game. That was at least Vista's first game of the season.
Yeah, so,
So,
well, they're taking shots at the goal. You saw right there.
yeah, that one hit the crossbar.
Yep.
Went up into the netting. So at this point, it does look like Vista will be 3-8-1 after this game, which isn't what you want nearing going into the playoffs, which are about set in 3 months. So there's still a chance to have a miraculous turnaround. Obviously, starting with tomorrow night versus Lewis Palmer.
Lewis Palmer, that game's going to be key for Mountain Vista. They're going to need to come out strong. They're going to need, I feel like they may use this game as motivation, or it may be their feelings and thoughts are still lingering over him tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll see tomorrow.
Oh, Reinhold's coming out, as we saw he did earlier, that time getting it out of the zone before sending it right to Gavallo. Oh, right in front, shot save.
Well, there's still skirmish.
And Kivett doing a good job defending his goalkeeper and knocking Jordan Finney to the ground. .8:55 left in the game. Face off to the right of Reinholtz. Monarch trying to win this one back. It's Akerson, who had the first goal of the game, that pretty nifty tip-in, just streaking down the middle.
Yep.
Sent right out in front. We've seen that a lot. Monarch's a great team, knowing where the defense is and knowing where to pass it. I think the refs will just let him hit at this point. You know, you don't want to let
there's no reason to.
Oh,
Oop.
right
Cover
into
up
the
by
mask.
Reynolds.
Yeah, you don't want to let the game slip away with penalties and just stop the clock constantly. So just, you don't want to take any cheap shots, but if there's kind of a, cheap hit, they might just let it go at this point.
Yeah, I guess. You just want to keep that clock running. Want to get Vista out of here and let them regain their thoughts for tomorrow night.
Yep. Face off to the left of Reinholtz. Monarch has been great on face-offs tonight, winning them both forward and back to the point. Chips down. Goodman was there. He was looking for the breakaway pass, the Hail Mary in hockey. Offsides was Monarch.
Yep.
The two number 9s, Jacob Ivaner, who scored earlier, that little flick past Reinholtz, and Bittler, who's actually kicked out of this faceoff, and Goodman will come in for him, who wins it forward to Bittler, but it's sent right back in for Nolan Smith to chase. He's going to send it right up the boards. Just about 8 minutes left in the hockey game. Puck sent back around for Jackson Mullane, who late in that second period took that unfortunate 5-minute major.
Yep. And I think that 5-minute major really just
that's kind of a turning point.
Run. Yep.
Mountain Vista had a little bit of life after making it 2-1. You know, the fans were into it. The players were into it. You can tell them wanting to get the second goal, but as soon as 3 and 4 came kind of back to back, it just kind of slipped away.
Yep. And that's been a curse for Mountain Vista. They're able to, for the first 2 periods I've seen, they are able to keep it close, and then as soon as that third period comes, if something happens, they lose it all. So it's unfortunate, and really just don't want to see that happen.
And as soon as that 5th goal was potted in, He just kind of knew it was the end of the line for Mountain Vista. So
Yep.
they're still playing, but not as hard as they were in that first and second.
No.
And Monarch still up.
Monarch still playing fast.
Yeah.
And
That's kind of the team they are.
yeah, that's just who they are. And
Oh, right out front, shot and save by, covered up, shot score. Ackerman, Reinholz.
that's just not nice.
Yeah.
You're up 5-1.
I mean, Reinholz was literally just trying to cover it. And there's just a lot of chipping, and Ackerman finally found it and just took a nice little wrist shot up and over. So yeah, as we predicted, it was going to be Reinholz to finish this one out. So both games, Monarch versus Mountain Vista, they score 12 total, 6 both nights. And they could get even more, still 6:45.
That's rough.
Still 6:45 left in the game. May.
And that one's going to be over the bench.
Yeah. That's kind of the story Mountain Vista's seen all year today. So this will be the 4th straight home loss. They haven't won at home yet, so that will depend on tomorrow night.
Yep.
Got to be careful there, Schmidt. Don't want to take a slashing penalty.
Yep.
Goed up by Reinholz in the Vista zone. Shot right off the face-off. And as we've seen, a lot of bullets that just have missed wide. So if those are on net, there's a pretty good chance of going in.
Oh, someone's stick goes up. And that one will.
Yeah, Mountain Vista, you can see right here, like, it was a reasonable chance. And both Schmidt and May just kind of not giving it their all.
No.
That one took a weird pop.
Again, it's really hard to give your all when you're down.
Ooh. Schmidt.
Schmidt takes a huge hit there.
It looks like he wants some revenge right there. Oh, out front. Got to be careful there. Just as we saw in that last goal, it was just out front. Reinhold. Oh, here we go. A 2-on-1. Coming in the middle.
Oh, tripped up. Schmidt has a shot wide.
Looking for his second goal of the game. Goodman. And there goes Reinholz with the extra attacker until whistle is blown and touched up by Monarch.
With the way Monarch's been playing, I don't know if I'd really pull my goalie. I'd try to keep a little pride, I guess. But, again, I guess we're just trying to make it less devastating.
So finally touched up by Monarch. So Mountain Vista will have a power play with 5:12 left. So timeout taken by Mountain Vista. So Kevin Insana just, looking to put a little more life in his boys.
Well, if I were the head coach at this moment, being down this bad, I'd say just play, just get it over with, and we'll move on.
But, you see these situations constantly with when a team is losing severely, like, you just want to practice on stuff. Like, you obviously have your practices throughout the weeks.
Yep.
Which amounts to the game.
Two back-to-back games. You want to get as much time as you can. I guess now is a better time than ever.
Yeah, so they got to get ready for Lewis Palmer. So, like, why not take a timeout here to figure out, like, let's get a power play working.
5-12. Figure out the motions for tomorrow, I guess.
So with the power play, they'll keep Reinholz on the bench. So it will be a 6-on-4 here.
Ooh. Let's hope Mount Vista can make most of it.
Yeah, but easily it's a power play, so Monarch doesn't have to take the risk of sending it down the ice of an icing. It doesn't matter, so they can just try to send it down.
And with that open net, might be 7-1 by the end.
Yep. Puck down low. Bittler chasing after it. Sent back up. Kept in by. Sent over to Mullane. Goodman. Mullane. Back to Goodman. Take a shot. Good passing here. Like, this is what we need to see.
Yep.
probably tomorrow night. Like if they get that power out play
They'll
opportunity.
definitely see it tomorrow night.
Yeah. Gotta be careful there. And that, off the post.
Off the post.
Just sent it down. And out comes Mountain Vista. And as we've seen so far, he's going to take a shot. Oh, wow. Right into the net. Yatu Young, wow.
You know, oh boy. Yeah, they did. They did.
Just fired it. He was literally in his zone.
Yep.
He fired it from the other side of the blue line.
That's
Kind of a
just
nice
that stat pattern right there.
It's kind of a nice saucer right through the D and slid right into the net. I thought that was going wide. That was literally spot on.
You know, I get that you don't like a team. There's a point where a little disrespect, I guess.
May's going to put it in here. And now still on that power play, so technically that was a shorthanded goal. But Reynolds will come back in the game now with
you don't want
just
to. You
under
don't
4
want to
minutes.
get 10 hung on you,
Yeah.
because it might happen if they keep Reynolds out.
So yeah, at this point, 7-1, 6-goal lead just like last time. Just let Vista play out. I believe Monarch plays tomorrow night as well.
No, yeah, who do they play? You know,
I do not know, but they're obviously going to want.
they're going to want to keep that streak going,
Yeah.
and try to overtake Regis, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah, that could be a great game
Yep.
in the Chassa finals. Regis Monarch, they might meet. It's a potential final.
Yeah,
I think that was
I'd love to see that matchup.
That was after Vista lost to Regis.
Shot on goal.
Goal!
Hey, Mount Vista cuts down the lead, 7-2 now.
Patrick May just same type of goal. Just flicked once to the net, squeaked in 5 holes just like the first one, and they get their second goal, 7-2
Yep.
with 3:25 left in the game.
And you'll definitely notice there, Monarch was not going to be trying as hard. So maybe that's a product of that, or Mount Vista just doesn't want to get beat by 6 again.
Yep. As I was saying, when Regis beat Mountain Vista 2 years ago in that semifinal, it was Regis and Monarch in that final, and Regis took it there. So
Yep,
Monarch,
I remember that.
Monarch this year could possibly get their revenge, but for the Eagles' case,
Monarch would love that shot again.
yeah,
But for the Eagles, on the other hand, they're having a rough year.
yeah, not what Schmidt, Reinholtz, LeBeer, some of these seniors didn't want to finish like this. But yeah, so you got Lewis Palmer tomorrow. In 2 weeks, it's probably the biggest fan game, which is the Wish Week game for Mountain Vista.
You know, you really don't want to lose in front of that crowd.
Yeah, they won it last year pretty big.
Yep.
Oh, but I believe that's against Regis. So,
Is it now?
yeah. So that might not end up the good.
Yeah.
But that game last year brought out a pretty good crowd. So
Oh, it always bring a good crowd. Wish Week from out. This is always a big thing, and it always draw attention. No matter who they're playing, no matter what the score, they'll be into it, supporting no matter what.
puck played up. Oh, and Monarch's not letting go of these shots. Oh, out front. Oh, and stopped by Reinholtz. There comes Mountain Vista. Caden couldn't get there. Kivit getting caught. Ooh, almost offsides. Ackerman almost had a another chance to get, I think, his 3rd goal of the night. Already has 2, so why not get the hat trick? Puck, and here's Goodman's shot. Oh, little skipper to the net and deflected wide. There's about 2 minutes left in the game. Oh, whiffed by Josh Cox, but he's able to play it back in. So yeah, I gotta say I wasn't expecting an Eagle win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, either. It's tough in these big
thought,
games.
Yeah, I thought they could have had a better outcome.
I thought they would have had a better outing at least,
Especially
but
after-
it's disappointing.
Yeah.
And
Especially-
I feel like all the players would feel the same. I mean, me sitting here as a fan, I feel not upset, but
Disappointing.
Little disappointing.
Oh,
yeah.
here.
Oh, no.
Another penalty
Another.
to Monarch.
Yep.
If Vista is not able to score, they'll spend the rest of the time in the penalty box. Just under 2 minutes here.
Yep.
Yeah, so Vista, God knows what they're feeling. Like, just a horrible loss tonight. Now they have to regroup and get going for tomorrow. It's pretty tough.
Yep, there's 2 minutes up on the board, and with a minute 24, that'll leave us a short a man for the rest of the game.
It's either going to go two ways. It's either they're going to be gassed from tonight or just purely frustrated that the same thing's going to happen tomorrow night.
Well,
Or
here's how I see it. Exactly how you were saying. You're either frustrated, you're upset, or you put it behind you. And I think athletes are fantastic at that. They'll move on very quickly and rebound, hopefully. But when you get beat this bad, it might linger. So you never really know.
it's a pretty rough loss, but
I mean,
playing
playing football, I had several bad losses that were just out of our control, I guess. But again, coaches will tell you, move on, keep going.
And Reinholtz again will go
Reinholtz,
on.
I guess they want to even up the men on the ice.
So now it's
Shot.
6-on-4 again.
Pad
so
save.
1 minute for Monarch to skate for 8.
Yep.
Shot on goal, and they're going to send it again, but this one's going off target into the corner.
Yep, here comes one of the Monarch.
About
offenders.
45 seconds left in the game. Vista just kind of want to get out of this one right now. They don't want to let up another goal. Goodman. Play it back. Flicked in. Last 30 seconds of this third period. Sent back out by the Coyotes. Mullane pressuring May. Gives it to Goodman. Sent out front. No one there. Bittler chasing after it. Gonna take a shot.
20 seconds left in this game.
Yeah. Just trying to run it down. And
Don't do it to him.
And
Don't do it to him.
Just a bit wide.
All right.
Last 10 seconds here. Vista might as well just take it behind your net, skate this one out, just sends it in, and I believe they iced it, but doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All right. Well, from South Suburban Ice Arena, my name is Ian Hudgens,
I'm Luke Ferguson.
and that is tonight's game.
Final 7-2. We will see you tomorrow night. Stay tuned for the VistaNow broadcast versus Lewis Palmer, a home game back here at South Suburban.
Goodbye, y'all.